Welcome
Good.
everybody. We
Hello,
have Classy
hello.
Lon. Hello, hello. So if you were here, you were already aware.
Of course,
Donate.
I go blank.
Trying to get good at this too. So this
I'm
is my
here.
first
I'm here.
participation in
We're
a
not off to a
giveaway.
good start here.
Not at all. So Lonnie, you've done these giveaways quite frequently, which is why I think that I thought it'd be appropriate on your channel, and I also wanted to celebrate 2,000 subs, man. Like that is a huge achievement. And when I noticed this, actually, I noticed this before you were getting there, but I knew it was looming. And I go, dude, you work too hard, man, on your channel to just kind of let this go under the radar. And I know you had other things going on, and to kind of give too much attention to that. But I figured if we kind of Voltron together and got this giveaway happening, I think that's a good way to kind of celebrate this. Also, I got to 200 subs at the time. I had this idea to kind of team up with you to do this giveaway, and
You're
I'm
blowing
actually
past that now.
yeah, right. Like
You're
I
blowing
think I'm
past
close.
the 200. Yeah.
So I figured why not. So just to let everybody know, so this contest will involve just a question, more or less. And the way you participate is you will just kind of talk about your favorite places to buy music from. It doesn't have to be an actual music store. It could be just a general online shop, just where you like to get your music. This can be a brick and mortar store, a physical location. I know that doesn't work for everybody depending on your locale. You could probably live in the sticks, right? And that's probably like 2 hour or 3 hour drive depending where you're at. Lonnie might be one of those people. I'm based in Philly, so shops are all around. So I'm lucky there. So I'll be showing up some of that in my example. I'm sure Lonnie will have a few examples for where he likes to shop. So that includes online stores, distros, whatever. So there's two ways you can do it. So you can enter by you can make a video, or you can leave a comment. So all comments will be on this very video, where this channel is at right here. So make sure that you leave your comments there. So it'll be you can leave your answers there in the comments. What's important to note is that if you do make a video, that counts as 2 entries, since that is more involved. And if you do the comment route, that counts as 1 entry. But the way we decide the winners is going to be a random selection. So it's not really a contest. It's just a general giveaway with a random pick done by that jack-o'-lantern. So thank you everybody who is participating. This should be kind of fun, and also to give sort of an opportunity to let stores and distros get recognized from where people like to get their music from. So the way we're going to break this down is I'm going to go over the rules, and then there's the actual stuff. So we're giving away quite a few things, and Lonnie will show what those items are. And then once we're done with that part, I'm going to give my answers as an example of the participation. There you go. And Lonnie will give his participation answers too. So let's get started. So here are the rules. There will be a total of 3 winners. And so because we're giving away quite a few things, this is not typical. We're doing this collaborative giveaway, and I don't think, as far as you know, Lonnie, nobody has done this before. So we decided to make this a little more special. So with 3 giveaways, or 3 winners, sorry. With 3 winners, the first 2 gets to pick from 12 of those items. So the first winner has the most choices. That's the grand winner. And the grand winner gets to pick from, what was it, 30, 31 items? I believe it was.
Yeah,
it was something like
somewhere around that 30, somewhere between 30 and 32. I'll have a list after. It'll be in the description of this video.
Okay. Yeah, and that's there should be something in there you like. You know what I mean? We have all kinds of genres and tastes, so it should cater, something there should cater to somebody. So that's the grand winner. Winner number 2. Once winner number 1 has decided what they wanted, and whatever's left over from that, so let's say it's 32, so that would be 32 minus 12, and whatever that is. I'm not a mathematician. So what is that, 20 items?
Yeah.
So winner 2 gets to pick from 20 items. So now, once winner 2 has chosen what he or she wants from that pile, then winner 3 gets the remaining of everything else, gets the balance. So I figure that's more than fair for everybody. So the winner will have, what do you want to give it, like 2-3 days to reach out to us, and any one of us?
This is a big prize, so we'll do 3 days, and then if you don't respond within 3 days, the next person in line gets to go on and move ahead. If only one of you answers, if only one of you responds in the 3-day period, then you're going to win all of this stuff. So just keep that in mind. You will have 3 days. So
we're just going to pick 3 names, and if all 3 reach out, things go accordingly. That's great. But if there's only 2 winners, then we're going to break it in half. So winner 1 gets half of everything. Winner 2 gets half of everything. So if winner 1 does not reach out, that means winner 2 becomes winner 1. Winner 3 becomes winner 2. So you get the idea. So let me see. Oh, so is this a giveaway open to international, meaning non-American participants? Yes, we have subscribers from all over the world, and we're very grateful for that. And so fair game. Should anyone win, just make sure you live in a real address. Somewhere we can actually ship the stuff to. Should be quite fair. I don't know if you've ever read into that, Lonnie. You've done this kind of stuff before.
Yeah, I've had some weird stuff happen, but for the most part, everything's gone pretty smooth. So.
Cool. All right, we don't anticipate things going wrong there. So all right, meaning no North Pole entries, Santa's headquarters. We want to take this kind of serious. So what is the deadline? The deadline is going to be, we're gonna push it October 31st, but that's a little too. We want to give you enough time to kind of simmer on this, and give everybody enough of a chance to enter and think about their answers and do this kind of comfortably. So November 6th, so that's on a Saturday here, and the actual drawing will be done on Sunday, November 7th. And this will all happen on Lonnie's channel. So basically, all your comments will be done on Lonnie's channel. Don't go to my channel. Go to Lonnie's channel. That's where everything will happen. I might put up a playlist.
But you have to be subscribed to both.
Yes. Okay.
I want you to be subscribed to both channels.
You have to be subscribed to most channels. I'm sure most people watching this probably already are. So thank you.
Right.
What else? So I'm kind of just reading off the list here. So, okay. So really quickly, before we show all the stuff, again, how to participate. So leave a comment on Lonnie's channel. If you made a video, tell Lonnie you made a video. And if you are just entering by leaving a comment, leave your answers in the comment. The way we will know that the way you will know that you've been entered is Lonnie will heart your comment. I wanted to make sure that was clear. So if you didn't get a heart on your comment, that means Lonnie hasn't seen it. So just make sure that for some reason it got missed or whatever, just let him know. We want to give everybody a fair chance who has entered. So we're not trying to ignore you. So, okay, now that that's done, if you make a video, again, just it could be. We would like at least 3 places you like to get your music from. You can make it as long or as short as you want. You want to shout out your whatever distro place. It's cool. It doesn't have to be a big giant place. It could be a little shop, whatever. Also, if you want to go more than 3, probably maybe no more than 5, something like that, or 6, just so it's not crazy long.
You don't want to go. You don't want to go. Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna open it up to Lonnie. I'm gonna blow you up here. You want to show the goods. So what do you actually get if you win? Or get to choose from?
Okay. I didn't want to jump in too much. I obviously have some lag going with my internet connection here, so just bear with me. Before I get to showing stuff, I too just wanted to say thank you to all of you guys. 2,000 subscribers blows my mind. I never even imagined that I would have more than a few hundred. So I do thank all of you. I do thank Rick. He's kind of been the mastermind in pushing me behind this contest. He has contributed a ton of stuff here. This is stuff that him and I both put together to give back to you guys, so him and I can both say thank you. And I do want to say thank you. I do appreciate all of you that take the time to follow along and make this channel worthwhile for me as well. We've got a little bit of everything in this giveaway. Uh, I will list up an itemized list in the description. That way, in case I lag and kind of go out and you don't quite pick something up, you will see an itemized list. And that way, if you do happen to win the contest, you will actually have a list to choose from. So I'm just going to jump in. First up, we have Vociferian with Icon Edge and Anagram for Genocide. This is in a 7-inch vinyl. It's just on black vinyl, so I'm not going to take the time to pull all of these out because this stuff would take forever. Next up, we have another 7-inch. This is a split between Father Befouled and Macabre. Mark Riddick, death metal brand there, Macabre. Pretty good stuff here on this little 7-inch. Next up, we have Stormtroopers of Death with Speak English or Die. This is the Gimme Vinyl variant of this. It does come complete with the pin, so that is a killer release for somebody right there. I don't want to put that one on the bottom because I don't want the pin scratching stuff up. We have Paralysis with Life Sentence. Killer thrash metal there. Put that back in the box. We have Gruesome with Twisted Prayers. Killer release there. We have House of Atreus. I believe that one's self-titled. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, it'll be corrected in the description. We have Skeletal. I believe that's how you pronounce that. With Unveiling the Threshold. I would like to take the time to go through and show like the actual vinyl variants on these, because some of these look really nice, but with I'm not sure how clear my camera is coming across and everything, but I will list, like, if it's a variant, I will put that in the description as well. We have I Am Heresy, self-titled. Trying to be careful with the vinyl.
I think this also benefits the grand winner. So let's say they don't like vinyl, they can go only CDs or only vinyl, or I think we have quite a bit of stuff.
Okay, next up we have some DVDs. We have Black Metal Satanica. This is a pretty fun little documentary. I've watched it a couple times. We have The Crown with 14 Years of No Tomorrow. It's a triple DVD set. That one's still sealed. Have Black Sabbath with Live Gathered in Their Masses.
Very cool.
And then we have Murder in the Front Row. This is a documentary. It has appearances by Slayer, Testament, Anthrax. Quite a bit of thrash metal going on that DVD. The CDs, we've got quite a few CDs in here as well. We may come in at more than 30 whatever things that we said. I don't
number of stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I'll show the tapes first. We have the pretty recent Fornicus and I'm going to butcher Aufsteigen. I believe is how you pronounce that.
Yeah, that's a cool split.
Then we have Disrotter with their Plague demo. This is the European red shell version. And then we have the EP. I think this came out this year from Skeleton on $20 spin. And the CDs, the first two, you guys are going to laugh, especially if you watch my last Metalhead box video. First up, we have a Black Sheep Wall with No Matter Where It Ends. This is probably the 157th copy of this I've ever had in my possession. I will rehome it to one of you shortly. Next up, we have Hark with Machinations. We have a Triple Cripple with Nursing Home for Retired Hookers. That was released on Horror, Pain, Gore, Death. The newest release from Cloud's Taste, Satanic. This one is cloud covered.
It's all covers, right? Yeah.
Most of these are, yeah. Most of these are still sealed. There's a few that have been opened and listened to, but most of this stuff is still sealed. We have Abhomine. I think there's some weird way to pronounce this. I always call it Abhomine with a Larvae Awful Swan. This is the Osmos Productions variant on that one. We have Triskel with Origins. Slaughter to Prevail, in case some of you are into deathcore, with a Misery Sermon. We have Created to Kill with Death's Construction. I threw this. Rick actually sent me a copy, a genuine copy of this. This is the Evoken Embrace the Emptiness. This is the CDR promo. I will probably just throw that one in there. Hopefully I didn't scratch it up just then. So, but just a heads up, that is a CDR. That is just a promo copy of that one.
Too with it. It's a good album.
Then we have a Heavy Temple with a Lupi Amoris. If I butcher something and you know the proper thing, Rick, feel free to jump in there.
What you do out of Philly.
Yeah, this is one that Rick sent to add to this giveaway. I'm not gonna lie, I've been my eye's been on that one since it's been here. It's good. It needs to go to one of your houses and get it away from me before I open it up and start spinning it here. We have Eat the Turnbuckle. Will Brutality Destroy Wrestling? I'm assuming this is a compilation. This is also on Horror, Pain.
That's a fun one, like noisy hardcore kind of stuff.
Just in time for Halloween, we have some Halloween with Keeper of the Seven Keys, Part 1 and 2. And I'm having trouble holding on to anything. We have the Testament Original Album Series. Actually, this is a good little box set. I do own. I have one of these in my possession as well. You're going to have to help me with this one, Rick.
That is...
you know how to pronounce that?
Unmensch. It's pretty good black metal out of Belgium. It's kind of it kind of falls in that sort of second wave kind of. If you like that second wave style of black metal, that'll be up your alley.
Then we have Grave Worm with Funeral Rites. And then lastly, to wrap it up, we have Kylesa with From the Vaults Volume 1. Kind of a compilation of some of their older material, some doom metal there. So there you have it. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to choose from. I'm sure that there's something there that you can find that you're going to want. So
very cool. Yeah, again, there should be something there for everybody. So thank you, Lonnie. I think that's quite a bit of stuff. I didn't realize it was that as much as what you shown there, but it's pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead
and you see the pictures of it all together. It doesn't do it justice till you actually itemize and hold each thing up. But there is quite a bit of material there to go through. So
we figure more than one winner should be sufficient. So I'm going to go ahead and sort of do my version of the participation and kind of just show you what it's like. So as far as places that I like to shop, so once I'm done, I'm going to pass it over to Lonnie, and then we can wrap it up from there. So number one, I live in Philly. There are plenty of record shops, if I haven't said that a few number of times already. And one store that I've mentioned, if you ever watch my videos or my streams, I talk about a Vinyl Altar quite a lot. And that's kind of the obvious sort of what you call metal shop if you come down. So they're based in South Philly. If you know South Street, that's kind of like the, where the cool kids like to hang out. or used to be. It used to be a relapse store here too, and they're not here any longer, so I can't include them on the list. So Vinyl Altar started out, I think it says here, established 2014. So a fellow by the name of Chris, who's probably sick of seeing me there. So check out his Instagram too, and they just sell a lot of really cool recent material, older back catalog stuff. But I wouldn't say, as far as the used stuff, it's not probably the primary thing. Vinyl Altar tends to cater towards the what you call brand new material, meaning that even if it's older back catalog stuff, it's stuff that's still in the shrink wrap. So you'll get your stuff in good condition. He does have a Discogs. He sells a lot through Discogs. So even though you don't live in Philly, it's still worth checking out and buying through Discogs, because I find his prices really reasonable, really fair. And he does sort of a, I think of a $5 flat shipping to begin with. I mean, depending on how much stuff you add. But I think to start, that's more than fair. So really cool shop. Even has some pretty cool merch. It's a nice sort of enamel pin here. So really high grade stuff. So he really puts care into how he packs things and how he takes care of the inventory there. So he does keep on top of what's new and what's cool. So Vinyl Altar. Another one is this was based actually on South Street. So like another block or so down from Vinyl Altar is a shop called Repo Records. And I should have pulled one of their shopping bags. But it's a fellow by the name of Dan Matherson. And Repo Records has been around since 1986. They weren't always based in Philly. They were based in, I think, Wayne, Pennsylvania, then Bryn Mawr. And then in 1998, it actually eventually ended up in the city, which kind of made more sense. And I think they've been thriving ever since. I know that they took a dip in the early 2000s because record stores were down. Everybody was going digital. But they managed to survive that. And, and they're doing really well with the resurgence of vinyl, resurgence of physical media. Everybody's kind of back into that swing of that stuff again. Just so you know, Repo Records is named after this movie, Repo Man. So you figure this came out in '84. So but by '86, he knew what he wanted his name, the store to be called. Thank you, Eric Bauer, for sending this video my way, so I can use it as a prop. And the last physical store is a place that's not primarily a record store. Although they do sell records, it's mostly books. Books are a huge part of the store, but they do sell quite a bit of vinyl and all kinds of variety and categories. So that would be Molly's Books and Records. I actually don't know the name of the owner. This is one of the ones that I've been going to more recently, but I have not been shopping there fairly too long. But I do like the place. The guy takes really good care of his records, and he does offer a guarantee of non-warping, playability, all that stuff. If you ever have any issues, I know not all shops do that, but he has a very good policy. They're very honest. So if you like books, that's the hot spot. They do have CDs, they do have tapes, but a little bit of everything. But Molly's Books and Records are located right in the heart of the Italian market. And so if you know where the Italian market is in Philly, they're right in the heart of that. So if you're not looking too carefully, you can walk right past it and not even realize that you did. So you might have to look very carefully for that. Now, as far as the digital online shops, just online only shops, one that I've I became aware of this year is Nameless Grave Records, and they got a lot of really good stuff. And it's one of those, I think it's a one-man run kind of deal. That wasn't me.
That's my dog. I apologize for that.
I have to make sure, there might be a full moon now. I don't know. I made a nice order through Nameless Grave Records, and I got this cool note from the guy. His name is Brandon. Right there. So just so you know, he said that I was the single biggest order he's ever gotten, and it said, "I am an animal." Wow. And I hate that he wrote that right as I'm showing this, that a barking situation has happened.
Right, it's fitting.
Kill, isn't that crazy? So you're welcome, Brandon. I didn't even spend all that much. I spent like maybe a little over 200 something, maybe closer to 3. But come on, who hasn't done that? You could easily drop $300-400 if you really wanted to, without thinking about it too hard. I wrote Nameless Grave here just so I remember. Not Nameless Graves. His name is Grave. So I'll leave a link, or Lonnie, you can leave a link, however you want to do it, just so people are aware of what we're talking about as far as the online distros. Also wanted to give a shout out to Bind Room Recordings. Uh, Run by Marty Worm. I know. Austin London's one of his partners that run that shop, and the reason I mentioned Bind Room Recordings is because it's also the people behind it. It's not just what do you get out of the stores. I do care about the people that run and manage these online shops where I buy my music, and and again, it's the personalities behind it. It's the people that I really know who are honest and are really good about their inventory and the bands that they back, as far as the kind of stuff that they sell. So I've been a customer even before I've met Marty Worm, and it got to be pretty good friends, and through doing this channel and everything else. I just love the music. I love the atmospheric black metal. I wasn't too into all that stuff. I was more into the what you call standard fare black metal, but Bind Room is one of those distros that really showed me what really good atmospheric black metal is. Though that's not all they sell, but that's a big part of folk-based black metal. So thought I'd give it a shout out. So I'll leave it at that. I know everybody else is going to have interesting answers, so I spieled way too long. I'll pass it on to Lonnie.
Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have brick and mortar stores here. I have not stepped foot in a brick and mortar record store in probably years, especially with COVID and everything that's going on. The travel hasn't been there, and I honestly cannot remember the last time that I actually stepped foot in a brick and mortar. Most of if you watch my channel, you already know like the big ones that I'm going to mention. Life After Death, that is a distro that recently I've just fallen in love with. Eric over there, he does these crazy sales just out on a whim. I think it was Friday. I ordered a couple CDs just because he posted a thing that said, "Hey, for the rest of the day, 25% off on Life After Death releases." And I'm at work, I'm bored, I'm on the phone, I see that, and it's an auto buy. I'm already there, and I bought 2 CDs Friday just because of that. One I have to give a shout out to Brian Arkham. He introduced me to Paragon Records. I don't know if I want to shout out or strangle him for that because they have gotten a ton of my money.
I shared
$5 CDs. Paragon Records. They have a lot of obscure stuff. They've kind of taken that place for me that Redstream Records used to. I used to find a ton of stuff through Redstream. I still order from Redstream occasionally, but Paragon has kind of taken that leap from me. I find myself on that site and finding stuff quite often. As you said, Bind Room. I love the fact that Marty has gone and started doing these CD, vinyl, and digital all in one kind of packages. A lot of labels and distros are just kind of giving up on CDs as a whole. At least he hasn't completely forgotten about it, and he's still offering those in some of his offerings. So I can appreciate that, being obviously a CD guy here. Aside from that, Bandcamp, eBay, you guys know that I love the Jagger Jones eBay seller. That's one of my favorite sellers on eBay. And Bandcamp, I like being able to stream at work. So being able to get a CD copy and the stream on the Bandcamp app. There's a couple labels on there like Not or Mocked. I do order from them quite often. Black Lion Records. I love everything that Oliver is doing over there as well. I don't have any cool brick and mortar swag to show you guys like Rick did, but those are just some of my online favorites there. I'm sure I'm leaving some people out, but that's just when you're on the spot and trying to come up and limit yourself. That's just the way it goes sometimes. But I am interested to see some of the places that you guys shop at. Hopefully, through this, we can find some of our own. Rick, if you want to, you can leave yours in the comment section in a comment, and I will pin your comment up at the top That way, everyone can see. So yours kind of get highlighted too. So that way, as far as like the links and stuff, because the description on this video is just going to have a ton of stuff in it already. So if that works for you,
cool. Yeah, like you said, there's so many names, that I appreciate, and again, I'd like to shop from all over at the same time. I love how all these little distros are coming up all over the place. Like you said, Life After Death, Eric, you think there'd be like 10 people working there, at the way things just come in and out, and Gold Throne's another one. It's just like, so I think that the cool thing about this giveaway is also seeing everybody else participate and kind of see what just naturally, just all the names are being poured out, and people kind of get to learn from one another. Also, the international folks, any of those entries, I'm sure they're going to have their own. They're probably going to have Cosmic Key and a bunch of other ones, that they like to get some stuff from that maybe it wasn't on our radar. That, hey, I can check stuff out here now. And some people like to shop because maybe the shipping is reasonable, or just the people behind the label. Maybe they're what they believe, how they stand behind those bands. Hey, there's no band answer. There's just your answer. So I don't know if anything else you wanted to add, Lonnie. I think we pretty much covered most of those bases that we wanted to for tonight.
I think we've taken up enough of their time. I think we're at 30 minutes now, so
yeah,
I'm sure they're probably getting tired of seeing. I know they're probably tired of seeing this base. So, but once again, this was just I want to say thank you to Rick. I want to say thank you to all of you watching this and that have been through this channel with this channel. I do appreciate all of you guys. It may not come across sometimes as much as I would like it to, but I am very thankful for all of you. So that's enough of the sappy stuff.
I appreciate your videos, Lonnie, and what you do. You're one of the reasons why, what gets me out of bed, and and turning on that camera, and and doing this. I do live stream frequently too, so I got those guys too to help push things along, along with my channel. I've been doing much less than you have, so I'm still learning little things here and there. So I figured it's about time for a giveaway, and I think partnering up with you, it's probably a really cool way to do it, man. So again, you're one of my favorite channels, and I'd love to support you. Same here. All my subscribers, you all take the time to subscribe to us. I mean, it's really, really, really awesome. So I'll end it there, and I look forward to seeing all your submissions. So again, November 6th is the deadline, and we'll be drawing November 7th. So good luck to everybody.
Stay classy.
Keep it dreadful. There you go.